What do we know about the unknown? Nothing really. The same goes for crystals and their healing properties. Crystals do help with healing, and the reason why I have been able to say this is because I have seen it and I've personally experienced it to work. My main points today are the different crystals and their different properties, my sources, which are from Conscious Lifestyle Magazine online and WebMD.com. And then the third point would be how I use and how I've seen them work. To go into more detail about the different crystals and their properties are white is clearing, and the first one that comes into mind is quartz. What I am holding is a fairy quartz. The second one is brown, which is for allowing. Tiger's eye or tiger ore is another example. It's also used for grounding. Red is for energizing. A ruby would work. Orange is for releasing, which it would be a sunstone. It's very sparkly, as you can see. Yellow would be aligning. The main one that I could think of was amber. It's been found everywhere, and you can see good examples of it from when you see little insects stuck in it. Green would be balancing, and jade. That you can see great examples from ancient China, and you know there's white jade, black jade, but the main one everybody hears of is green jade. Blue for communicating. And this is one of my blue crystals I own. And the first one I think of is a sapphire. Indigo is for calming, and that's a lapis lazuli. It's blue and purple mixed together to make a really pretty bluish purple. Violet would be amethyst, and that is for uplifting. Black is protecting, which I have a cat's eye obsidian right here. As you can tell, it's mainly black, but if you look in the correct light, you can see a little reflecting part. That's the cat's eye in it. Pink would be for loving, and that would be a rose quartz or a morganite to make you feel comforted and loved. My sources are from Conscious Lifestyle Magazine and WebMD.com. From WebMD, these are pieces from the earth with their own gravitational force or energy, and you can feel it. That was said by Kaldek when she was interviewed, and she was holding two crystals when she was talking to her boss when she had the interview. And it also says, it is said that these help more psychologically than in reality, which is basically they're saying they want to see it more than they want to believe it, or the opposite way. I believe in believing is seeing, so I actually really do believe crystals work. From Conscious Lifestyle Magazine, even though these ancient cultures understood the incredible healing properties of crystals and gemstones, our modern culture has totally forgotten about these early healing techniques. Basically, they're saying the ancient Chinese, ancient Egyptians, Mayans, they all have used or worn crystals and gemstones to help balance their body and keep it to where it's healing inside, instead of always physically calling for doctors to have them come and heal their ailments. My third point is how I have seen and used them myself. I've done some Reiki, I've done some chakras, and I have learned most of my info from my massage therapist. She's told me that my throat chakra, which is the color blue, is mainly closed, which I need to communicate more and release all my pent-up frustrations and everything out. So I need to talk more instead of keeping everything in. In conclusion, the 3 points I went through were the different crystals and their different properties. My sources from Conscious Lifestyle Magazine and WebMD.com, and then how I personally have used and seen crystals heal and work. I hope you have learned a lot today about crystals and their healing properties, and I hope you will enjoy learning how to use these in your future and want to try this instead of always going to doctors. I would like to thank Joyce and Ashley today for being my audience.